Chris, can you tell me your full name and what you do?
Chris Shawbell. I'm an official for the WKFQ. That's the World Kickboxing Federation, Quebec. Well, I'm a ex-fighter, so I'm able to compensate and work at that speed. But essentially, if you're going to be in the ring with the fighters, you have to physically and mentally work at the speed of the fight. So I have to anticipate not just how the guys are moving, so I'm not encumbering their combat and the techniques they're trying to perform, but also so that I can see the strikes for what they are in the second they're thrown before the next one is thrown. So I can see that the combinations are safe, they're legal, and so forth. And make sure that if there is a foul, that I'm calling it 100% correctly. If there's an injury and a knockdown, then I'm calling it 100% correctly. It's not just a slip and so forth. Safety. Making sure that the fighters are safe. That's my number one goal in there, is to make sure no one takes too much damage, make sure that illegal blows that put a risk of injury to the opponent is not fired, and basically make sure that these guys live the fight a day and continue their amateur careers and go on to be pros if they choose to. A ref can lose control of a fight before the fight even begins by not inserting themselves verbally. So in my opinion, a ref cannot be too loud in the ring. He can only be too quiet, he or she. So the most important thing is when I get the fighters together before the fight starts and I let them know that, hey, you understand the rules, listen to my instructions, stop when I say stop, fight when I say stop, etc. Fight when I say fight, break when I say break. So you assert yourself right away, and then you continue to do so throughout, and it helps keep control of the fight. If it does get out of control, the fighters are losing their cool, then I will break up the fight, call timeout, and tell the fighters individually or as if both of them are out of control to settle down, or I will call the fight. It's incredibly stressful. I once asked if I liked reffing, and it was a difficult question to answer. My answer was no. It's very satisfying, but I don't enjoy it in terms of something, I can't wait to ref because it's so fun. It's not fun. I take a huge responsibility in getting everything I recall I'm making there correct, and having the fighter safety be at the epitome of everything that I do in there. Yes, I take a lot of pride in it and have a lot of satisfaction when I do my job well, but it is an incredibly stressful job to me. Some guys, they don't feel that way, but I certainly do. Early in my career, I addressed the issue of my emotional experience when there's someone or two someone's in the ring that I personally know.
And that's the case tonight, right?
Correct. Yeah, I'll be reffing a number of fighters that I know personally and that I've worked with. So I addressed that early on, and now I go into attachment mode. I don't call them by name. They're red or blue depending on their quarter, and I can officiate whether in the capacity as a judge or a referee with complete unbiased professionalism.